Hello everyone, my name is Bintang, and I'm the second year student of Atmaja Catholic University of Indonesia, and now I'm going to deliver a speech about the importance of never stop learning. And the things that I like from this topic is that every time I deliver this kind of speech, the audience will say, "What do you mean? What do you mean by never stop learning? You must know that we only get to school approximately about 18 years of our lives, right? Or you may get additional 4 years if you get to college, but then what else? You can already make money, you can already get a job. Why don't you just stop learning? Because it's may probably just a waste of time. You can already have a living by getting a job. So why do you still have to learn?" Well, if someone said that, I will go like, it's not that simple. Because learning is not always about a subject that you get from school or college, like math, philosophy, science, etc. And basically, for me, learning is a process. Learning is a process to make yourself able to do something that you previously can't. And I'm starting to get to this concept from my brother. So last month he went to me and goes like, bro, I need you to teach me. When I heard the word teach, I go like, "Yes, younger brother, I'm here to be your teacher. Call me sensei, and how can I help you?" And then, "Yeah, bro, yes, sensei, whatever. Bro, I need you to teach me, how do I learn to play PUBG?" And then I goes like, "What? Why do you have to learn to play PUBG? I mean, it's a game. Why do you have to learn to play a game? Your teacher won't give you an A score for playing video games, right? Why don't you just make a video like me? Your teacher may give you an A score if your video is good, right, ma'am?" And then my bro goes like, "Yeah, whatever, I'll learn by myself." And from that point, I'm starting to think, why my brother call it as learning? Because it's just a game and we can just play it and it's fun. But why my brother call it as learning? Why he asked me to teach him how to do it? And then another example came at the beginning of this pandemic, because at that time the school can run its activity offline, so we moved to the online meeting platform like Google Meets or Microsoft Teams, for example. And at first, of course, all of us struggle to use that online meeting platform because none of us is familiar with that platform before the pandemic, right? My teacher, my lecturer, and all of my friends and me are struggle to use that platform because we don't get used to that platform. And I want to share my experience when I first get into the Microsoft Teams, because that's the online meeting platform that I use mostly for my college classes. So in this Microsoft Teams, if you are a teacher, you can add your student one by one, like add, and then you move them to a group. The system call it as class, but I don't really feel it as a classroom because you don't have a whiteboard, you don't have table, chair, and you can step at the behind of class. But yeah, let's just call it a classroom. And and then uh, there's a feature called breakout room in this Microsoft Teams. So basically, it's like a smaller classroom inside the classroom. You can add like 2, 3, 4, 5 people to that breakout room and still running the original class. And that's when we move to the second funny things about Microsoft Teams. Because the fact for you as a teacher, you can actually run multiple meetings in that platform, in that Microsoft Teams. So I have a fun experience with my friends. One day when I have a class, uh, my teacher was delivering the material, and then at some point he just stopped, and then we realized that he left the meetings, and we all think like, yeah, maybe he had some internet problems, or maybe his electricity at his house is down. Let's just wait a minute. But then after waiting a couple of minutes, we realized that he didn't come back. And when we check our WhatsApp group, he said that, "Why don't my students get back to my class?" And we are confused. Why would that possible? And when we check our teams, our classroom, he actually starts another meeting without inform us first. Yeah, because that happens because we don't get used to that. But if we learn, we practice it by time, like up to this point where I'm making this video, we are all able to use all the feature of Microsoft Teams properly because we learn how to do it. So the thing about learning, it's not always about a formal education. It's not about a school subject or a college or anything. It can always be about everything. You can learn how to play video games. You can learn how to operate a system. You can learn how to cook. You can learn how to play a musical instrument. You can learn how to make a video. You can learn how to get an A score from your lecturer by making a video. It's about everything. So if people would say, why don't we stop learning because we already passed our educational stage in our lives, like school and college? I will say, no, you cannot stop learning. You have to learn. You always have to learn. Because in learning, you fill yourself with knowledge, with skills. You are able to do something new, which you previously can't do. So that's all about learning process. And the reason why you shouldn't stop learning. And I hope you find this video inspiring and motivate you to learn about new things. Once again, I'm Bintang, and thank you very much for your time. I'll see you in another video. Bye.